there. We are so glad that you are here learning about switches and how to use them with your students. Mackenzie and I are partnering with AbleNet. We have, after we did our Pickles webinar, which you have access to watch, AbleNet asked us to come up with 10 units with some more structured activities and directions and step-by-step for how to do each of the things to give people more support to be able to do this kind of therapy with their students. So we have 10 units, and each unit has all of the instructions that you need, tells you all of the tools, and we're really excited about them.
And each unit will come with a theme and a book, and we'll have a shared reading, a shared writing, an art, and an enrichment activity that are all switch accessible. So you should be able to use with all of your students of all ability levels. And next, we're going to show you how to use each of the tools that you will be using. We are going to go through all of the tools that we use in the activities. First up is the PowerLink. This is what a PowerLink looks like. And its job is to turn anything that plugs in into a switch accessible activity. So there are two sides, and that is because you can do two switch to function. We are going to just mainly stay on one side. The first thing you're going to do is plug in this cord to the back, plug it into an outlet, and then turn your PowerLink on. It will light up. And then you will plug in, we're going to use a fan here to demonstrate. You'll plug in your activity into one side of the PowerLink, and then we'll take our basic switch and plug that into the same side. And then there are 3 different modes you can move through by hitting the center button. On direct, when you hit the jelly bean switch, you have to stay on the jelly bean switch for the activity to go. And when you come off, it will stop. Moving into latch, if you hit the switch, the activity will stay on until you hit the switch again. And then finally, time seconds, you can hit the switch and the activity will stay on for the amount of seconds that you program in. And if you hit the plus sign or the negative sign arrows, it can move the seconds up or seconds down.
Next, we're going to show you the step-by-step voice output switch. This switch, you turn it on the back. There's off and on. And if you touch it, it will say whatever you have recorded onto it.
Yep.
It is super easy to program. It's got 3 levels on the side, so you can have 3 different messages, 1, 2, and 3. I'm on level 1 right now. To program what I want, I'm going to hold down the record switch until the red light comes on. And then I'm going to press the front switch down and say what I want to record, and then let it up, and I'll be done. Yes. I'm going to record a series of yes responses. I just did yes. I'm going to do another one. I'll press down and hold and say it and let it up. Totally. Absolutely. Definitely. And when I'm done, you press the record button again. And now,
Yes. Totally. Absolutely.
you can hear that cycle that you recorded. Also on the back, there is a switch port. So if your student can't use their hands to get it, you can plug in a basic switch into the back and then make it go that way with the basic switch.
Next, I'm going to show you the alternate spinner. We use this a lot to make choices. Right now, this is how it will come with 2 overlays, and they both have numbers. If you turn the overlays over, it's blank, which is great for writing in color choices, or you'll see we do cooking. We put in ingredients. For art projects, we can put the craft materials, and we do that just by writing in dry erase marker. The center, in order to turn this blank, you're going to have to spin this glass piece to line it up with the notches. Lift it out, arrow out, and then you can pop it over to make it blank. If you wanted to make 2 choices at once, you could write in the center as well. And you would put the arrow back on. the glass piece, and you have to make sure that it is twisted so that the little divots are not lined up with the notches, or else it will not spin. Pro tip. And then we can put this overlay back on. Could also, if you don't have a dry erase marker handy, you just use Post-it notes, slap them on. If your students are able to use their hands, you can hit the small red button in the corner and it will spin. And then whatever the arrow lands on, that will be your choice. There's also a switch jack on the side that you can plug in to make this switch accessible. And then your student can activate the switch to make it go.
So Mackenzie and I are going to demonstrate partner assisted scanning, which is a way that you can have students tell you things, even if they don't yet have a robust AAC system that they can operate themselves. So what I have right now is I have a robust AAC system right here, and I want to know what animal Mackenzie wants to talk about. She doesn't have a robust AAC system, but she does have a way to tell me yes. How do you tell me yes? Yeah, we were using our step-by-step. You could also use head nods or smiles or whatever waits for a student to indicate yes. They also don't even need to have it be reliable. You just need to believe it when they tell you yes and go with it. So let me show you what I mean. Mackenzie, we're going to talk about an animal today, about some pets. I want to know what animal you want to talk.
Cat.
You want to talk about a cat? It'll give a pause. Sounds like a no.
Dog.
I'm hoping you pick dog because I love dogs. Oh, she's holding out on me.
Frog. Definitely.
Oh,
Yeah.
she wants to talk about frogs, and I'm going to believe that she meant that. Awesome. Thanks for telling me that, Mackenzie. The next tool that I'm going to show also uses partner assisted scanning. This is an alternate pencil. It has all of the letters of the alphabet, starts with the vowel, and you keep flipping the pages, you'll see that we have all the full alphabet here. The purpose of this tool is not that a student has to already know the letters. It's that this is a way for them to pick letters, even if they can't write them with their hands, and to start exploring and experimenting with letters and hearing me name them and just getting used to that very first step of writing, which is picking letters and having them written down. Are you ready to sign your name, Mackenzie? Awesome. Do you want an A?
Definitely.
She picked an A. That's awesome. I love A. Let me write down an A for you. I'm gonna write that down right here. I wrote down an A. Do you want another A?
Yes.
Another A. I'm gonna write it down. There's your name so far. I love it. Do you want another B?
Yes.
Yes, another B. I'm writing it down. This is your name so far. And you would keep going. You encourage students to let's pick more letters, and you write down whatever they pick. This tool is just very similar to the alternative pencil, except it's numbers. So I could use this for Mackenzie to tell me like how many googly eyes she wants on her monster, or how many arms she wants, or how many pipe cleaners, or whatever, anything with that is a number that we're picking. This is the same concept of an alternative pencil where she gets to pick numbers, and then we write them down and do them. So she's learning what those numbers mean by interacting with them herself. I want to know how many googly eyes you want on your monster, Mackenzie. Do you want 0 googly eyes? No, I think you want some. Do you want 1 googly eye? 2 googly eyes? 4 googly eyes? 3 googly eyes? 4 googly eyes?
Totally.
Awesome. I'm going to put 4 googly eyes on Mackenzie's monster. That's so fabulous. We can keep going. The numbers go up. And on this one, I actually really like this one because at the back of it, we have some color choices as well. So if I was asking her what color her monsters were, I could say is it red, is it blue, with the same kind of yes choice making.